What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, so please subscribe my channel and bell icon today. I will telling about 0.5 pence coin Elizabeth, D.G.Reg.F.D. 1990 coin bearing the of Queen Elizabeth II animage the inscription, DG Reg FD 1990, represents more than just a piece of small change, encapsulates a moment in the modern numismatic history of the United Kingdom. Though the 5p coin is often overlooked due to its modest face value, collectors and coin enthusiasts appreciate the intricate history, design evolution, and contextual meaning embedded in each issue year. The 1990 edition, in particular, holds significance as one of the early smaller-sized 5p coins, minted after the denomination was resized in 1990. In this script, we delve into the historical background, detailed coin features, the significance of the Latin inscription, and, most importantly, the value of the coin in today's market, background and history of the UK. 5 pence coin asterisk. The 5 pence coin was first introduced in 1968, in preparation for which officially occurred in 1971. The original 5p coin was based on the pre-decimal shilling in size and weight and featured similar specifications to make the transition easier for the public. Asterisk by 1990. The 5p coin underwent a significant transformation. The larger-sized coin, which had been in use since 1968, was withdrawn and replaced by a smaller, lighter version. This was done to align with modern minting trends, reduce costs, and make coins more user-friendly. Therefore, the 1995p coin is historically important as it marked the first year of issue for the reduced-size version. Asterisk. Design details and symbolism. The obverse front of the 1995p coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Mayer. This design was introduced in 1985 and remained in use until 1997. Makhlouf's portrait presents a regal and graceful image of the Queen, wearing the George IV state diadem, a crown often worn during the state opening of Parliament. Asterisks surrounding the portrait is the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II, DG, Reg FD, 1990, asterisk Elizabeth II, Queen Elizabeth II, monarch of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. DG Reg, FD stands for Dei Gratia, Regina Fidei Defensor, which translates to, by the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith. The reverse backside of the coin features a crowned thistle, the national emblem of Scotland. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, a prominent British coin designer responsible for many of the original decimal coins. The denomination 5 is placed below the thistle, clearly identifying the coin's value. Minting in composition asterisk metal. Composition. The 1995p coin is composed of copper nickel 75% copper, 25% nickel, diameter, 18.00 millimeters weight, 3.25 grams asterisk edge, milled asterisk mintage. Approximately 1,634,052,000 coins were minted for circulation in 1990. Asterisk. This high mintage figure suggests that the 1990 coin was not intended to be rare in its time. However, collectability is not based solely on scarcity, it also depends on historical context, condition, and public interest. Asterisk transition to smaller coins in 1990. The redesign of the 5p coin in 1990 was a major step in the UK's ongoing coin modernization efforts. The larger version of the 5p coin had become disproportionate in size compared to its purchasing power. The shift to a smaller version was logical, especially as more people moved toward electronic transactions and lighter coins were more practical. Asterisk. The transition was seamless for the public because both the old and new coins remained legal tender for a time. However, the older large 5p coins were eventually demonetized in 1998. Asterisk. Thus, the 1990 coin marks the beginning of the new era of 5p coins that would continue in circulation well into the 21st century. Understanding the value of the 1995 pence coin, asterisk. Now, let's focus on what collectors and coin dealers care about most. Value. The 1995p coin is common in circulated condition, but specific factors determine its collectible worth. Circulated condition asterisk. Most 1995p coins available today are in circulated condition, meaning they show signs of wear from regular use. Typical values circulated 5 pence to 10 pence, or face value to slightly above asterisk in circulated condition. This coin is readily available and typically not worth more than its face value unless sold in bulk or for artistic jewelry purposes. Uncirculated condition asterisk. An uncirculated or mint state coin, specially one that has never been handled and retains its original luster, is much more valuable. Asterisk. Uncirculated, brilliant, uncirculated, or boo. 50 pence to pound 1.50 asterisk. Coins in mint sets are proof sets can be more valuable to collectors. Asterisk. Proof coins asterisk. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors using polished dies and blanks. They are not meant for circulation and have a much higher level of detail. Asterisk. Proof version, if found in a 1990 collector set, £1 and 50p to £3 era coins. While no widespread minting errors are known for the 1995p era coins always attract interest. Possible errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, or double strikes. Error coin value varies widely £5 to £50 plus, depending on the type and rarity of the error. Factors that affect coin value isn't fixed. It depends on the following criteria. Condition. The closer a coin is to mint state, the more valuable it becomes. Asterisk rarity. Although 1990 had a large mintage, unusual variants or errors can boost value. Demand. If a particular year or design becomes trendy, prices rise. Packaging. Coins in original royal mint, packaging or presentation boxes fetch higher prices. Provenance. Coins from famous collections or accompanied by certificates of authenticity can be worth more. Numismatic and historical interest. The 1995 pence coin may not fetch a high price on the open market, but it's an important coin in the story of UK decimal currency. It tells of an era when British coinage was modernized for efficiency, reflecting changes in the economy, technology, and public behavior. Asterisk collectors may be drawn to the 1990 coin because asterisk it was the first small-sized 5p ever issued. It carries the third definitive portrait of the Queen Macloaf asterisk. It represents a bridge between traditional coinage and modern minting standards. Collecting tips and market outlook. If you're considering collecting or investing in 5p coins, like the 1990 issue, look for mint condition or proof versions. Purchase coins from reputable dealers or auctions. Asterisk store coins in protective holders or albums to maintain their condition. Asterisk be aware of fakes or altered coins. Though 5p coins are rarely counterfeited due to low individual value. Asterisk monitor online platforms like eBay UK, Numista, or the Royal Mint for market trends and demand. Asterisk. While the 1995p coin won't make you rich, it holds firm appeal for hobbyists interested in building a full-date run of British decimal coins. The 1990 UK 15s coin may be modest in size and monetary value, but it is significant for its place in the evolution of British coinage. With Queen Elizabeth II's iconic portrait and the classic Latin inscription DG Reg FD 1990, the coin bridges the tradition of monarchy with modern currency design. Whether in a circulated jar of spare change or a pristine collector's album, this small coin continues to capture a quiet but steady interest among numismatists. While its current market value may not be high, its historical and symbolic worth remains enduring. The 5p coin minted in 1990 in the United Kingdom is a remarkable specimen in the context of modern British coinage. With the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg, FD 1990, and the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Macloaf, this coin symbolizes both continuity and innovation. Though small in denomination and often overlooked, the 5p coin plays a pivotal role in the evolution of UK decimal currency. In this in-depth historical exploration, we uncover the origin, evolution, symbolic meaning, and broader economic and cultural implications surrounding the 1995p coin, which inaugurated the reduced-size version that remains familiar to this day. Origins of the 5p coin. The decimalization era asterisk. The story of the 5p coin begins, not in 1990, but back in the late 1960s, during the United Kingdom's transition to a decimal system of currency. Before decimalization, British money operated on a complex structure, 12 pennies to a shilling, and 20 shillings to a pound. As Britain prepared for decimalization, a new series of coins was introduced in 1968 to facilitate a smoother transition. Among these was the original 5p coin, which was equivalent to the old shilling in value. The coin retained the same size and weight as the shilling to ease public acceptance. Asterisk. This decision marked a significant point in modern British numismatics. It maintained a bridge between the old system and the new decimal world. The 5p coin first featured the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin and bore the royal monogram and value on the reverse. The full decimalization came into effect on the 15th of February 1971, known as Decimal Day, forever changing the British monetary system. The 5p remained a core denomination within the new decimal currency framework. Asterisk. The economic backdrop. Why 1990 was a pivotal year asterisk. By the 1980s, the British economy had evolved dramatically from its post-war condition. Inflation, changing consumer behaviors, and increasing minting costs led to reconsiderations about coin production. The original 5p coin, which was 23.59 millimeters in diameter and weighed 5.65 grams, had become disproportionately large and heavy relative to its purchasing power. Asterisk. By the end of the 1980s, the Royal Mint conducted extensive evaluations and decided to resize the coin to make it more efficient for the public and cost-effective for the Treasury. Thus, 1990 marked a turning point. The original 5p coins were demonetized and a new, smaller 5p coin was introduced. This resizing was more than a physical adjustment. It was a reflection of the times, a society increasingly driven by digital transactions. Public transport turnstiles and vending machines demanded more manageable coinage. Hence, the 1995p became a symbol of Britain's shift into the modern financial age. The 1990 coin specifications and composition, the new 5-pence coin. Released in 1990 was a reduced-size version, substantially different in dimensions while preserving the traditional look, metal composition, Cooper nickel 75% copper, 25% nickel, diameter, 18.00 millimeters, weight, 3.25 grams edge, milled obverse designer, Raphael Makloff, reverse designer, Christopher. Ironside, the metal alloy used, Cooper nickel, was chosen for its durability and resistance to corrosion, crucial qualities for coins intended for decades of circulation. The smaller coin maintained its functional role, but improved ease of handling and minimized metal waste. The obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and the inscription the obverse of the 1995p coin features the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Raphael Makloff. Introduced in 1985 and used until 1997, this portrait portrays the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, known for its regality and symbolism. The surrounding inscription reads, Elizabeth II DG, Reg FD 1990. This Latin phrase is steeped in tradition. Elizabeth II refers to Queen Elizabeth II, reigning monarch of the United Kingdom and Commonwealth. DG Reg, FD stands for De Gratia Regina Fit Thy Defensor, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This phrase has appeared on British coins for centuries, highlighting the monarch's divine right to rule and their religious role as head of the Church of England. Even as the coin shrank in physical size, the full title was preserved, the enduring dignity of the crown amid modernization. The reverse, Scottish symbolism, and Christopher Ironside's legacy. The reverse of the 1990 coin maintains the design introduced in the original 1968 decimal coins, a thistle crowned, representing Scotland. The thistle has long been a national emblem of Scotland and signifies endurance and pride. The thistle motif was designed by Christopher Ironside, a prominent British artist and coin designer. Ironside's work was foundational to the decimal series, and his designs have been celebrated for balancing simplicity with national symbolism. Below the thistle is the numeral 5, clearly denoting the coin's value. The elegant integration of national flora, regal elements, and clear denomination reflects a commitment to aesthetic balance in public currency. Public reception and circulation, when the new smaller 5p coin was introduced in 1990, the transition was relatively smooth. The Royal Mint ensured that public outreach and education accompanied the release. The coins circulated alongside the older version for a short time until the larger 5p was officially demonetized in 1998. Retailers, vending machine operators, and transport authorities quickly adapted to the new coin's size. Public opinion was generally neutral to positive, as the lighter coin proved more practical for daily use. However, some nostalgic sentiment existed around the old shilling-sized coin, especially among older generations who had lived through the pre-decimal era. For new 1990 marked the beginning of a new chapter in decimal coinage, collectability, and historical interest. The 1995 pence coin is a milestone for collectors because it is the first year of the reduced size version. As such, it has particular importance for those assembling complete decimal collections or those interested in transitional coinage. While not rare in circulated condition with over 1.6 billion minted, its historical significance and role in the resizing program make it desirable in high grades. Collectors often seek uncirculated coins, proof sets, era coins, mint, sealed packs from 1990 *. The Royal Mint also included the coin in brilliant uncirculated sets and annual proof sets, offering pristine versions for hobbyists. Queen Elizabeth II's numismatic legacy, the 1995p is also part of the wider narrative of Queen Elizabeth II's evolving portraiture on British currency. Her reign saw 5 definitive coin portraits, 1953 to 1967, Mary Gillick *, 1968 to 1984, Arnold Machin 1985 to 1997, Raphael Makloff, as seen on the 1990 coin, 1998 to 2015. Ian Rank, Jody Clark *. Makloff's version aimed to present a graceful and ageless image of the monarch. It was both dignified and approachable, perfectly aligning with a time when the monarchy was trying to modernize its public image. Broader context. In coinage reform, the resizing of the 5p in 1990 did not occur in isolation. It was part of a wider reform effort across UK coinage. Several other denominations were also resized over the next decade. Resized in 1992, resized in 1997, These reforms reflected not only fiscal pragmatism, but also Britain's attempt to modernize its currency system to meet evolving economic and technological demands. Smaller, lighter coins improved efficiency in handling, vending machines, and public transport systems. The 1995 p coin thus became a blueprint for future reforms, balancing heritage and functionality, legacy, and continuing circulation. The 1990 5-pence coin remains legal tender to this day and continues to circulate in the UK, although its use has declined with the rise of digital payments. Nevertheless, its enduring presence in purses and cash registers across the country underscores its lasting role in British life. In 2008. The reverse design changed as part of a full redesign of UK coinage led by Matthew Dent. The crown thistle was replaced with a segment of the royal shield, but coins like the 1990 edition remain in use and in demand among collectors. The 1990 UK 5-pence coin may be small in size, but it is immense in historical significance. It marks the beginning of a new era in British currency, an era defined by practical reform, symbolic continuity, and numismatic artistry. From the Thistle of Scotland to the Latin proclamation of monarchical and religious duty, the coin embodies the values and transitions of its time. As the first in the reduced size series, it bridges the past and the present, honoring tradition, while embracing progress. For historians, collectors, and everyday citizens, the 1995 p coin offers more than value. It offers a narrative, a touchstone of British cultural evolution. Goodbye, gaze.